All right, so let's see what's happening right now. Here we go. Arms are in the triangle. Nice. Let's see. Oh, balance toward the balls of the feet. Let's take a look at this shot. This shot, the path was 2.5 to the right, correct. Face 0.5 left, also correct. Wow, so starting the ball right, bringing it back to the left. Nice. The V's of the grip are here and here. Ball position is correct, Dan. Good job. Nice. So you look like you know what you're doing. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about. It's like, what am I supposed to do? You can tell when someone's been trained, when someone hasn't been trained on their technique. You know what I mean? And this shows that you know what you're doing. Okay, so now let's take a look and see what happens from here. And let's trace the club. And these days, all the best players have the same club head path. Like you saw that player that I was showing you earlier. Oh wait, I have it too slow. Is what's going on here? What's that?
He looks good.
Yeah, he's doing his form just like we talk about. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. Let's see. So you go up this way. So a little bit low. You could go straighter back. Okay. Okay. So yeah, so here what happened is you never got your hip and your knee to come in. You know what I mean? And so look, the left hip and the left knee, that it comes in. One of my favorites is Arnold Palmer in his coil, where you can really see the left hip and left knee come in.
But did it ever work? Look at this, Arnold. This is from what.
So see how the hip and the knee have to come in, right? I know, right? I know. I met Arnie. He's so great.
That's a coil and a half right there.
That's so great. All right, let me send this to you. Okay. We need to work on the coil still. You got to keep doing your practice on your coil, man. I'll explain what that's like. Okay, so that's an issue. Then coming down, the plane coming down is okay, but your blue line was a little too low, as you can see here. Now, what's really great, and this
Those
is
should be reversed, right?
yeah, the blue and the purple line should be reversed there, absolutely. So when you look at the pros, they all do this. Look, here's another. Look, his is up the blue line, down the purple line, and see how yours are reversed. Absolutely true. Okay, then you get to the top. Now, let's take a look at the arc going back on the right. Because remember, we're trying to make the crescent moon. Okay, now the good news is, look at this. Your foot pressure, you're 50-50 on your pressure. So you're not swaying. You're just not coiling as much as you could. That's great news. Then as you come down, you are also doing a nice job of transferring your balance to the front side. Look at this. 70% at impact. That's correct. It's a good impact. Let me send that to you. That's excellent impact position. That's really great. So your body position is phenomenal, right? In terms of like the balance and so on. And then the face of the club, let's see, it looks pretty good here. It's closing on the way through. That's a good thing. Good extension. Look at this. Your hip goes back. Your head pulls up a little bit, but it's not a lot. And then you go around here to a pretty good finish into the left heel at the end. Let me look at the foot pressure. Let's see. Balls of feet toward the left heel. Yeah. Yeah. And then where are you hitting it on the club face? Pretty close to the center. Yeah. So, I mean, you do go onto your left heel early. I stay on the ball of my foot until contact, and so did he. So that's important to mention. So like the balls of feet until contact. Watch this. Watch this. Look, I'm on the balls of my feet at the start. Balls of the feet at the top. No heel pressure. Balls of feet till impact. Balls of feet on the follow through. Then I put my heel down at the end. And then that's where I hit it because of that. Look. And so
that's pretty good. A little bit inside.
Yeah, if you go too much toward your heels, right, you're going to do what? You're going to come away from the grass, and then you could be on the toe, or you could be thin. So maybe it might be that in the thin shot, that might be why. Okay, so what this is looking like is the focus has to be on making the swing path and doing the coil.